everyone, and welcome to our channel, THW Audible Review. Today we're doing a deep dive into market psychology, but maybe not how you'd expect. We're looking through the lens of Santosh Nair's book, Bulls, Bears, and Other Beasts. It's a fictional take on the Indian stock market, Dalal Street, but our mission here is much broader. We want to unpack the human drama, the greed, the fear, hope, ambition, all the stuff that really drives markets, not just in India, but everywhere. Think of this as a shortcut to understanding how traders actually think.
Exactly. And what Nair does so well, I think, is use this fictional journey we follow this young, ambitious guy named Haran to explain real investing psychology. You really see through his experiences how emotions often just completely take over financial decisions, sometimes more than any data analysis.
Okay, let's unpack this then. What are the big lessons here? The ones that apply, globally, not just at Dalal Street.
Well, what's fascinating really is how timeless it all is. Lesson one. Market cycles are basically driven by human nature. Always have been. Every boom, every bust, it feels totally new when you're in it, right? People always say, oh, this time it's different. But the book shows it's the same old pattern. Greed builds up, leads to crazy speculation, and then inevitably comes the panic and fear. It just repeats.
Right, the cycle. So
Yeah.
if it's just human nature repeating, why is it so hard to beat? This is where it gets interesting, right? The difference between just having information
Yeah.
and having actual, wisdom. Everyone gets news alerts, tips. But what separates the winners, according to the book?
Yeah, that's a key point. Wisdom is wealth. It's really about discipline and the skill to interpret information properly. The biggest trap, and you see Haran fall right into it, is thinking just having news or tips is enough. It's not. Real wisdom, as the story shows, is being able to read that info, manage your risk, and crucially have the discipline to wait, to not just react to every little market twitch.
Discipline. But that's constantly under attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially from manipulators. Let's talk about that threat the book highlights, the operator mindset. What exactly is an operator? Is that just like a whale, a big player?
It's a bit more specific, I'd say. The book really pulls back the curtain on how these market operators work. These are people actively coordinating things like pump and dumps or, complex price rigging. They create fake volume, fake movements. And the book sort of teaches you to spot the signs, the subtle clues, so you don't end up being their exit strategy, basically. You avoid becoming the liquidity.
Okay, so connecting this to the bigger picture, Haran starts out chasing quick wins, right? Short-term stuff.
He does. But the story strongly argues that real wealth, the lasting kind, comes from patience, from doing your homework, your research, and keeping your emotions completely in check. Markets reward discipline. They absolutely punish emotional reactive trading every single time.
And that's summed up perfectly in that quote, isn't it? In Dalal Street, it's not the smartest to survive, it's the most patient. It's all about behavior, not just being clever.
Exactly. Oh, and just a quick note for you if you're maybe newer to finance terms. The book does use some jargon early on, things like futures, options, but honestly, stick with it. The story makes it all very clear pretty quickly through Haran's experiences.
So wrapping this up, what does this all mean for you listening? This book, this deep dive, it's really a masterclass in understanding risk, reward, and maybe most importantly, resilience.
Yeah.
It shows you exactly how people behave when money's involved.
Yeah, the message is crystal clear. Markets reward discipline. So maybe a final thought to leave you with. The book suggests the biggest losses come from emotional mistakes, not bad math. So what key area of your emotional discipline will you focus on, say, next week to boost your long-term success? Something to think about.